I'm going to ask you, now you've got to wake up again, I'm afraid, a simple question in a da'wah situation. Okay, in a da'wah situation, simple question I'm going to ask you. I want answers. What is Islam? Come on, that's easy. That is the most basic. Can't get more basic than that. Okay, what is Islam? Now, the answer should be suitable to the listener. Now, I want your answers, please. What is Islam? Can I have some answers, please? Right. As I said, the answer should be suitable to a da'wah situation. This is a non-Muslim you're speaking with. And what have you told them so far? It's a code. Somebody said a code of life. Someone said submission. And somebody said? I missed the third one. Peace. Okay, it's peace. It's peace, code of life, and submission. A way of life. Okay, that's someone saying that's what Islam is. Okay, let's carry on. I'll come back in a minute. Let's look at another question. Simple question again. What's water? Did somebody say what water is? Now, let me answer this one. What is water? It depends who's asking the question. That sounds devious. We're not being devious, we're being honest. Look, if a biologist asks you, what is water? What are you going to say? Look, water is necessary for life. You can't live without water, you die. Plants need it, animals need it, etc., etc. Yes? Different answer. A physicist asks you, a chemist asks you, what's water? What are you going to say? Water is this chemical, it's got these atoms, it's got these bonds, these are the angles of the bonds. Right. So, what is water? If a chemist asks you, what is water? What are you going to say? Okay, you're going to say, it's this molecule, it's got these atoms in, 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, they're bonded together, these are the angles, and it's got these hydrophilic properties, it's got water tension, etc., etc. Yeah? Different answer. Same question, different answer. Correct? We're not being devious. What is water? Okay. And the water would be a different answer because depending on who's asking. If it's a biologist, it's different. If it's chemist, it's different. Okay, now let's go back to the question, what is Islam? Now, brothers have said, okay, I'm not going to put out where, but brothers said it's a way of life, okay, and it's submission and it's peace. I think these are the 3 answers that we got. Okay, now remember, it's a da'wah situation. By the way, is the point to it? Have I got the point to it? No, okay, fine. In a da'wah situation, okay, you're going to say this. Imagine you're meeting a non-Muslim, okay, for the first time. They don't generally ask this, what is Islam? But if they did, and even if they didn't, we need to know the answer to be able to give them this answer. What would you say? If you said to them, let's take the answers one by one. You said to them, it's submission to the will of God. Right? Now, linguistically, now there are 2 different things here. We have to be careful. What does Islam mean? What does the word Islam mean? The word Islam means peace through submission to the will of God. Okay, that's what Islam means. But what is Islam? There's a difference. What is Islam? What is Islam? Now, it's in a da'wah situation. If you're speaking to a non-Muslim, okay, and you say to them, it's submission to the will of God, what are they going to think? They're going to think, I don't even believe in God, right? I don't want to believe in God. And why should I submit to Him anyway? Yes? It's going to put them off. It's not going to work. So it's not the right answer. Peace. Okay. I see a lot of Muslims dying, fighting, killing all over the place, and they're talking about peace. Doesn't, okay, what peace what? Piece of something? Or why what, yeah? So, look. Oh, the third one was the way of life. Maybe. Is that one of the answers usually comes up, way of life. Okay. If they said way of life, it's going to be disaster. I don't know whether any of you said that, but if you said that, it's a disaster. They're saying, the guy's going, I don't see my way of life. My way of life is happy. I've got my girlfriend, I've got my booze, I've got this, mate, alright, mate, you know what? I'm alright, mate, I don't want to change my life. Yeah? So, definitely, that is a disaster. Say a way of life, I don't want to change my life. I'm happy with my way of life. So, that's going to be a disaster. So no, remember, we're talking about a specific da'wah situation. We're not talking about a linguistic meaning or what Islam is overall. It is, of course, all these answers are correct, by the way. Throughout this, you'll find your answers are correct, even if I say they're not for a da'wah situation. They're usually correct answers, but not in a da'wah situation. That's why I emphasize that. Which means you're traveling with somebody in a bus for 15 minutes. I say, excuse me, for example, let's say, hypothetically, they said to you, what is Islam? You said to them, it's a way of life. I said, okay, fine, thanks, mate. I'd rather go on my way, mate. Jump off the bus. So it's got to be The answer. Now, what is the answer that I would give? Anything? Now, you've heard the idea. Can you improve on that now? What is Islam? Now, traveling the bus, work colleague, what are you going to say?